Weapon foundries are back in a big way here in Destiny 2 with the Witch Queen expansion. Does the first Stasis pulse rifle live up to the Suros design philosophy of elegance and misbrutality? I'm Leavana, and let's talk about Syncopation-53. First, let's quickly talk about how to get this pulse rifle. This weapon is very accessible with Empyrean Banshee's weekly weapon assortment and via engrams as you level up with him. You can also have them drop from humble engrams decrypted by Master Raoul. Even better, this gun is craftable. In fact, it is one of the first weapons you can craft after crafting your glaive. Syncopation-53 is an adaptive frame, 390 RPM pulse rifle with a base magazine of 36. Its initial stats are 29 impact, 51 range, 63 stability, 51 handling, and a reload speed of 48. It also has an aim assist of 66, a recoil direction of 79, and a zoom rating of 19. When you first craft one, you have the options of polygonal rifling or extended barrel, alloy magazine or appended mag, hip-fire grip or moving target, and finally rangefinder or headstone. This is what I like to call a good work rate weapon. It has a solid selection of perks good for both PvE and PvP, with none really standing out but can form the basis of a solid go-to weapon. Let's look at the list of weapon traits available for Syncopation-53. For PvE, this rifle has some interesting possibilities. Combining traits like Compulsive Reloader, Steady Hands, Zen Moment, and Outlaw with Headstone, Frenzy, Vorpal Weapon, or Focus Fury can lead to some nice weapon rolls. Moving Target Rangefinder, Zen Moment Vorpal Weapon, Zen Moment Headstone, Steady Hands Focus Fury, or perhaps Steady Hands and Frenzy. Also, this weapon has an origin trait, which is new to Destiny 2. Suros weapons get the origin trait of Suros Synergy. Reloading grants this weapon bonus handling and reduces flinch for a short time. For PvE, I've been using a Steady Hands Frenzy roll. Steady Hands increases the handling on all weapons for a short duration, while Frenzy gives me a 15% damage boost and 50 to handling and reload speed while active. Aside from Frenzy and Headseeker, Focus Fury is your only other option on this gun for a direct damage increase. Focus Fury does give a 20% damage bonus for 11 seconds if you land half of the magazine as precision damage, and is a nice option. But I wanted to also get that handling and reload bonus for Frenzy. But hey, try them all out and see what works for you. I have to say, I am having a blast using it in PvE content. Stasis users are going to find some good utility with it being a Stasis pulse rifle in the kinetic slot and having headstone. It opens up some fun possibilities for the energy and power weapon slots. With the Steady Hands Frenzy combo, maxing out that handling and reload with high stability on the weapon feels great. The damage boost isn't hard to get going at all, and it certainly is a noticeable difference. PvE players, what is your favorite role for this weapon? Alright, now let's move on over to PvP. Damage-wise in PvP, Syncopation hits for 20 damage to the body and 31 to the head, with a TTK at around 0.93 seconds. Ideally, that would be 5 crits and 2 body shots. This is the roll I'm using right now in PvP. The stats on my crafter roll are an impact of 29, range and stability at 65, handling at 62, reload speed of 50, and a recoil direction of 100. The traits are Arrowhead Break, High Caliber Rounds, Moving Target, and Headseeker. Just a quick note, when I first recorded footage for this video, I was using corkscrew rifling and changed it out for Arrowhead Break, which I definitely prefer. One of the first things I noticed about this weapon in PvP was how easy it was to handle and control the recoil. And this was before I maxed out the recoil direction with Arrowhead Break. Also, the sight was just clean and easy to get on target and nail those shots. If you feel that you want a bit more aim assistance out of the weapon, our targeting adjuster mod will boost that rating up from 66 to 71. That certainly helps getting those headshots a little easier. Also, Suros Synergy along with the unflinching mod combines well to help against flinch and will give you a bit more of an advantage when you get into those duels in the Crucible. While I do play all three classes, I am pretty much a Warlock main, and I can definitely recommend using an Empowering Rift. The damage bonus can make it possible to 2 burst Guardians. Yes, 2 burst. I've played a bit with it using Lunafaction boots, adding even more range to the gun, and I can't wait to get the new exotic Secant Filaments, which will give you an instant devour along with the extra damage from the Empowering Rift. That sounds like it might be very fun, and I might have to make a future video about that. So, PvP players, what are your favorite PvP roles, and what's your experience been with it in the Crucible? Let me know in the comments. In conclusion, does this weapon live up to the Suros design philosophy of elegance amidst brutality? Yes, it does. Using it reminded me of not just older pulse rifles like Last Perdition here in Destiny 2, but gave me some Destiny 1 Suros PDX vibes, and that's a good thing. I actually like it more than Last Perdition and Third Axiom, both in functionality and accessibility. So go craft one for yourself, grab some from World Ingrams or from Banshee, and check it out for yourself. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe and hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed the video. As always, take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.